Oh no!
Today, I'm going to talk about this guy, George R.R. Martin. No, he is not Santa Claus, though he does look like him. But instead of giving presents, he likes to kill off all your favorite characters that you know and love. And I'll also be talking about this book and some bowl hockey. Anyways, here's Grimgrams? Graham crackers? Sorry, I get distracted. In 1948, on September 20th, in Bayonne, New Jersey, George R.R. Martin was born. His father, being a longshoreman, was Raymond Collins Martin, and his mother was Margaret Brady Martin. He had two younger sisters, Darlene and Janet Martin. Darlene being 2 years younger, and Janet 7 years younger. For 4 years of his life, George R.R. Martin and his parents lived with his great-grandmother. But shortly after, his parents bought an apartment in what you would call the projects. His family didn't exactly have a lot of money for his father being only a longshoreman, but it did contribute to his inspiration for his A Song of Ice and Fire series. So you're now probably wondering, how? Well, fast forward in his life during Christmas time.
Oh my God!
Little George R.R. Martin get a Mark's medieval playset, complete with a tin plate castle and lots of knights, and also some space toys. This prompted his little mind to make up stories that, as I said, inspired him later on to write his A Song of Ice and Fire series. Going back to when he was younger, George R.R. Martin was born into a Catholic family, or back then, people called it a mixed marriage, being that one side of his family was Irish Catholic, and the other side Italian Catholic. At 13 years old, George R.R. Martin attended his confirmation and obtained the second R in his name. Now you're probably wondering, oh gee, I wonder what the RR stands for.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan? The actor?
No!
No, you silly people. The RR in George R.R. Martin's name stands for Raymond Richard, Raymond being his father's first name, and Richard because of the name he chose at confirmation. Did you know that George R.R. Martin went to Northwestern? You know, that really smart school that costs a lot of money? Obviously you didn't, because I'm telling you about it. Because this is what my project is on.
Mind blow number 1.
Now let's talk about politics. Did you know that George R.R. Martin is an avid Obama supporter? And hates Republicans? Wait a minute. Obama was at the start of the video. Subliminal message. Illuminati. Anyways, let's talk about some cultural impacts. Although in his stories, George R.R. Martin keeps a well-balanced amount of gender and characters, he is a fan though of the ladies. During an interview, George R.R. Martin stated that he is a feminist. In his stories, majority of character roles are strong female characters. Remember that playset George R.R. Martin got for Christmas? That is only one out of the many reasons George R.R. Martin's stories are set in fictional medieval times. A lot of his inspiration comes from Shakespeare and J.R.R. Tolkien. For those who don't know who J.R.R. Tolkien is, he is the guy who made Lord of the Rings. But George R.R. Martin does state in an interview that in reality, a lot of his inspiration comes from Stan Lee and his brilliance in story making and writing. When he was younger, George R.R. Martin submitted a fan letter to Stan Lee, and it was featured in a Fantastic Four graphic novel, issue 17 to be exact. The social relations George R.R. Martin has with his fans is a bit complicated. Since the root of his books becoming a TV show on HBO, he's gained almost celebrity status, but he's not exactly the celebrity type. He does what every other author does. He has 200,000 followers on Twitter and 300,000 likes on Facebook, but he is most famous in pop culture for killing off his characters. And now here are some quotes from the book.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm not messing with you guys. This is actually in the book. Okay, now here are some real quotes. Fear cuts deeper than swords.
There is only one God, and his name is death.
And there is only one thing we say to death. Not today.
Winter is coming.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.